You know Riker?
Yeah, who do you think
All
helps
right,
me out with
so-
all my contraband?
We need to have another discussion. Currently, Frenzied Monsters are just, they're straight dookie. I mean, I recently watched a whole video by Driftbye. I'll make sure I put all his information in the description below. But he basically goes into detail about how Frenzied Monsters aren't actually hitting hard at all. And if you've even taken the time to fight the Ku, yeah, he's a little crazy, but that's it. Like, he's not really hitting on nothing. And normal monsters seem to actually hit harder according to his video. They don't even act frenzy. And apparently, from his findings, the Ku can't even be found outside of its frenzy state. I think I've personally seen it one time, and it was like in an arena. And other than that, it was always frenzied, even if it was like a double monster hunt. Personally, I'm still experiencing some multiplayer glitches as well. I was fighting Jindahad the other day with my friend. We're on the same Wi-Fi. We're both wired up, and as soon as he went to do his white mechanic, it disconnected both of us and put us into offline mode. And right before I was playing with him, I was playing with a random hunter online, and the same exact thing happened. So certain monsters, when they do their big attacks, it's just I guess hitting so hard it's disconnecting us. I've even had it to where we were fighting Tempered Gormagala, and he'd go to do his attack, and it would say it disconnected us, but it would just spam like a bunch of DC messages on our screen, but we'd still be okay. So it's just really weird at this time. On top of that, I'm still having sound glitches where I'll go into multiplayer, sometimes even playing by myself. I can't hear my character, I can't hear their footsteps. Sometimes the weapon makes sounds, but it sounds almost like it's playing through like a phone or something. It just sounds really weird and muffled. And then on top of that, I usually can't even hear the monsters sometimes, which is really a bummer because the sound design is like one of the biggest things in Monster Hunter. I'm also really excited for Mitsune. I love the monster's appearance in Rise. That was like the first time I got to experience Mitsune, and then Violet Mitsune, which honestly, that fight, in my personal opinion, was just absolute peak. But we're also supposed to get another monster, possibly. I do know that from their post on Twitter, it states the following: an addition that will prove even more challenging than Tempered. My first thought is, being a world player as well, is like, oh well, they're just gonna introduce like Arc Tempered, but the way they also said it is like something different than Arc Tempered. So my other thought is like, maybe it's like an amalgamation of like different ailments for the monsters, like Guardian, Tempered, Frenzy. Maybe they start putting a bunch of those together or something like that. I don't know. I just think it would be really insane to see that, along with maybe like some extra rewards. Maybe you get like a couple extra cars or something for dealing with an absolute crackhead of a monster. By the way, if any of you guys are also experiencing like glitches or something like that and you want to report it, and or just give Capcom some like general feedback, there actually is a survey, and it's going on through the 28th of February through the 27th of March. And basically you can tell them, hey, this is what I like about the game, this is what I don't like, this is how long I've been playing for, I've been playing this Monster Hunter. They have like all of them listed too. And you can also put in this little box. It says, please let us know what contents you would like included in additional paid DLC for Monster Hunter Wilds. So I thought that was really dope because it shows they're actually really listening, really attentive, which is absolutely awesome. It gives me a lot more hope that they're even, putting that out there for the community to be like, hey, this is, we want to hear from y'all, so on and so forth. So if there's something specific you'd like to see for Wilds, I'd probably go do it now just so they at least had the idea in their heads. Also, links for that as well will be in the description too. I know this might be a bit old, but I think I'm just going to reference it anyway because it's exciting and it's something I haven't talked about as technically a new world hunter, somebody starting off with world. There's this dragon, this elder dragon that's being rumored to be in the game, and I believe his name is pronounced Gogmazios, and apparently he is like the big bad bosses of elder dragons. From what my veteran friends have told me, he is an absolutely crazy fight from basically the old games of Monster Hunter. And apparently he is rumored to be in the game due to there being a debuff in the game's files that has been data mined. Now, I'm going to be putting some of the resources in which I've found this information in the description too. It's from a Reddit user that goes by the name of RoseKaedae, and they basically, their entire posting, subreddit, whatever you want to call it, is just spoilers and spoilers and spoilers. So if you don't want to hear anything else, then just click off the video. Apparently we are going to get Zoshia armors and weapons. I mean, that was kind of obvious. It was kind of a given. There's no way they would just give us a fight and leave it as it is and just give us like no reward whatsoever. But I'm kind of okay with how it is right now, because there's no way that was like our full-on fight with this thing that's supposedly rumored to be like the Dragonator weapon or whatever. Also, it's rumored that Legiacris, I believe his name is, it's a Leviathan electric water monster, is supposed to be rumored to be in the game too, according to another data mine, which is crazy. And apparently from the oil well basin and the Scarlet Forest, because there's no way they would put a water Leviathan creature anywhere else but, like, you know, where Uthduna is also like a big water monster, you know. But apparently there's like secret areas in those places that we can't access, just like it was in World, with like that little crystal place in the, what was it called, the Guardian something. It was like an amalgamation of all of those different like small biomes in World. I don't know how I'm forgetting this, but it was when we went to go fight Nergigante for the first time, and then that whole place opened up back there. And that's where you also fought like gold and silver Rathian which is dope. I just hope we get like the other really cool variations of these monsters too that I've always heard of, that have always been like super cool. I do know for a fact we're supposed to be getting Zinogre too. I'm just really excited, and I feel like we should all just like hang back and chill out while this next update comes in, because we have like we have like 2 weeks before April hits, man. And it's going to be absolutely insane when all this stuff just starts dropping. Overall, I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching the video. And wherever you are, I hope you have a great morning, day, or night.